guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing something different. We shall be doing the floral detail on the Kylie Jenner bikini that she posted recently. So I don't know if it's a flower on her bikini, but this is how I'm going to be working mine. I got this order recently and I decided this is how I want mine to look like. So for those who haven't yet checked out the basic bikini tutorial, I'll be leaving the link in the description box below so that you go check it out. You first make the bikini and then you will make these details to make it prettier. For the materials for today's project, I'll be using kartopu, and this yarn recommends a 2 to 2.5 millimeter crochet hook. I'll be using a 2.75 instead because I don't have my 2.5 here. And then you will also need some beads or pearls. I had these in my stash, so I decided to use these. And then you will also need a darning needle because it's the one that's going to go through those holes of your pearls. Make sure that darning needle can go through that hole. And then the other thing that you'll need is a pair of scissors. So let me put this away. So you're going to grab your yarn. I'm going to be using this yarn because it's the one that I'm using for my bikini bottom. You are going to get your yarn and your 2.5 or 2.75 millimeter crochet hook. This is a very little detail, but it can add a lot of beauty to your project. So you're going to leave kind of like a long tail, and then you're going to make a magic circle. Cross it over and pull this loop through and hold. So this is the tail and this is my working yarn. Now you're going to make a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that counts as our very first treble crochet stitch. Yarn over twice. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. Insert your hook into that ring that you formed. Yarn over, pull through. You will have a total of 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So that's our second treble crochet because this counts as 1. Yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So that's your third treble. Yarn over twice, insert your hook into the same ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So you will have a total of 4 treble crochets, including the first chain 4. So after your third treble, so we have this chain 4 and then 3 treble crochets. So you're going to chain 4 and then slip stitch into that same ring. Insert your hook and pull through all. So that marks the end of our very first petal. Now we are going to start our second petal, and you start with a chain of 4. Yarn over twice, insert your hook into the ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. Those are a total of 3, including the chain 4 at the beginning. We want a total of 5, but one of them is the chain 4 at the end. So this is the 4th. Yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2, and then you're going to chain 4 and insert your hook into the same ring and slip stitch. So those are 2 petals finished. Then you're going to chain 4 and repeat the same exact process. You chain 4, place 3 trebles, chain 4, and then slip stitch into the ring. So after my 4 trebles total, chain 4 and slip stitch into the ring. So we are done with our 3rd petal. We want a total of 5 petals, so let me go ahead and do that. So we are done with our 4th petal, and I'm doing my very final one. Chain 4, treble crochet 3 times, and then chain 4 and slip stitch into the ring. So at this point we are done with all our 5 petals, and you're going to pull this tail, this one that we made at the beginning. You're going to pull it gently to close up that flower. We are closing up our magic circle. So you can see how the flower has formed, and from here you are going to get your working yarn, chain 1 and cut your yarn, leave a tail and pull through. So that will make our flower complete. The petals are done. You can push them outwards. This is the front part of our flower, and this is the back part of our flower. The back part is the one that has the tails. So now we are going to do our next part, which is attaching this flower onto the bikini bottom. Or first we are going to be attaching the bead, and then we shall attach to the bikini bottom. So the first thing that you want to do is to get your darning needle. Remember I told you, make sure it passes through the hole of the pearl. So you're going to pass it through this. Like that. Remember the strings are still at the back of our work, so you want to bring them to the front, and we are going to go through this hole like that, and you're going to get your bead, pass it through like this, make sure it's centered in the middle, then you're going to push your needle down. So that's all that you're going to do. You can see it's placed in the center. Now you're going to get your bikini bottom. I don't know how you want to space your flowers, but for me, I will be generally just placing the flowers on this row on top of the second last row, or the joint between the last row and the second last row. So somewhere around here, that's where I'm placing the flowers. So you will find a suitable spot. I will be spacing mine a bit. I don't want them too close. So I want like 2 petals to pop out at the top, something like that. I can close up this gap a bit, something like that. Now you're going to go into that row that I showed you where I want to attach my flowers and pull through. Remove your darning needle. We just want it at the back, and then you're going to get this other string. Using my crochet hook, I'm going to also pull through this. Make sure they are not in the same spot. Okay. So right now you're going to make sure your flower is at that point where you want it to be placed, and you're going to turn your work to the wrong side. You can see, make sure you have a few stitches in between the two tails so that you can tie a knot. So from here I'm going to just make a knot 3 times just to make sure the tails are secure enough. And this is what it looks like on the front side of our bikini. I really think it gives a really cute detail, especially to clients who pay attention to a lot of detail. So I hope you guys really liked this tutorial. Can't wait to share with you more tips and tricks, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.